Hello, everyone. Well, hi, Ham. Hi, Gus. You just don't got in back in here. Okay. I love being surrounded by animals. Sometimes they are a little bit nerdy, but right now they behave really well because it's just about feeding time. Is that great? Okay. We are in the book of Isaiah. It's cold this morning, as you guys can see. I'm all bundled up again. Yeah, I could take my heater out, but the thing is that I'm plenty warm if I'm bundled up. Yes, yeah, I'm not really cold. And when a hot flash hits, guess what? It's great. So, I don't need the heater out just yet. Let's get going. We're in the book of Isaiah 4. It's a short one, which is good because I'm behind time. Yahweh's seedling. That day, Yahweh's seedling will turn to beauty and glory when the earth brings forth. What the earth brings forth will turn to the pride and ornament of Israel's survivors. Those who are left in Zion and remain in Jerusalem will be called holy, all those in Jerusalem noted down to live. When the Lord has washed away the filth of Zion's daughters, and with the wind of judgment and the wind of burning cleansed Jerusalem of the blood shed in her, Yahweh will create over every house on Mount Zion and over those who assemble there a cloud by day, and by night smoke with the brightness of a flaring fire. For over all will be the glory as canopy and tent, to give shade by day from the heat, refuge and shelter from the storm and the rain. Okay. So, what are we talking about here? Well, again, stuff like this, where when the Lord has washed away the filth of Zion's daughters. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going there. Sick and tired of it. I don't really have much to say. Well, that's already done. That was 4. Yeah, very prophetic. At that time, even I don't know. Uh, who did he tell that to? Doesn't say. The people, how, when, where, doesn't say. It's just something someone wrote down. That is that. Anything to do with God, wishful thinking again. Things would be better. Things should be better. Sounds like they're still in that conflict of 2 kings and a nation, right? Yes. So weird when people do that. I find that so weird. uh, I hear the bus. My oldest granddaughter just got on. I saw a lot of nice things this morning about grandparents and how important it is for grandparents to be in their grandchildren's lives. Yes, yeah. Well, what else is there more important than your family when it comes down to the well being of your family? Not just, physically, but also spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. Yes? And if we make it to the age of where we are grandparents, older elders, then yeah, what is there more important than our younger people? Yes. Anyway, oh, I'm just worrying about True Mother, Holy Mother Han, Mother of Peace. And anytime I have a little ache and pain, and I've said this before, I don't know how many times now, and I keep saying it, I think of her. I just do. I'm going, she's probably in so much more pain than I am. She's so much older. And the little that we hear, really, when it comes down to it, and what the conditions are in these detention centers. And and I went and checked that out. I wanted to know more about it. Is it true? Again, I get it. We all want true mother out of there, but we have to stick with the truth. We have to stick with the truth and with nothing but the truth. We should not embellish. We should not make up stories about it. And yeah, I caught something, a little something. I got to say, don't do that. But anyway, I went and checked it out, and it's true. In South Korea, okay, uh, the conditions are somewhat, in a detention center, deplorable. I'm not saying that people who deserve to be there should be coddled and pampered and spoiled, but one should never take away just the most essential necessities from anyone. I don't think that's right either, and it's not teaching anyone anything. All right, just saying. I do believe that once you are convicted and truly are guilty of something anywhere, and it deserves being put behind bars, uh, people should work for their stuff in there. Yes, I do believe that too. Yes. But again, we're talking about an 83-year-old woman who, in my opinion, they haven't proven anything. People keep talking about on what supposedly she has done, and there isn't any proof. None. There's no evidence. Haven't seen anything. And I'm digging. I can't find anything. So why is she incarcerated? Why is she in detention like that? Yes, it ain't right. It's just not right. So here we go. Saw an interesting thing in New Zealand. I've never seen their haka dances or something. Whoa, that's powerful stuff. That's like, isn't it? It's the men and the women do it. Where when they do that together, whoa, it's intimidating. In a way, it is very intimidating, right? Yes. Well, at a time in their history of the of the original people there, I'm sure that these kind of dances or whatever were done before war or in a confrontation to kind of avoid war. See how strong we are? Are you sure you want to get into this? Which is interesting, right? Yes, because I've said before, we don't have to use our fists and our weapons to take a stance. Oftentimes, you just stand there and you stare, and it's enough to show we're not weak. Anyway, and it's interesting on how that's been kind of used in all different kinds of places these days, and I love it. I really do. I think it's great. And I thought, wow, if people of New Zealand can stand up like that together, right, against something and make kind of an impact, right, I wonder, isn't there something in South Korea, right, that people, okay, prayer, yes, prayer works. And that true mother has to go through what she's going through. one could say again. I hear it. Yeah, just as at the time of Jesus, once he was dead, right? Yes, okay. Oh, it was for the sins of the world. And here's True Mother. True Mother is not doing well in detention. Okay, I know that. And we should be worried. We should be very worried. And gosh, this little part here in 4 now, when I think about it, I feel for the South Korean people if anything happens to True Mother. So, get your haka stances out. Yes? Gosh, seriously, a few people in the government are able to, what, dictate? That's dictatorship. That's a tyrant. These are tyrants. They're not, as I said, not against picking up people when they've done something wrong. But I've not seen anything. Anything. There's no evidence that proves the allegations towards True Mother. And that then there are people within our movement who, gosh, man, you just want to sew up their mouth. You know, just be quiet. Dig a little deeper. People should dig a little deeper than just the surface again. You want to believe things because you've been holding grudges. And so now you're going to believe whatever and then go out there and have your say about it? That's shameful and embarrassing. I would be embarrassed to do that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't have much else to say and I need to get going. But I'm worried. I'm worried about True Mother. And it shows in my sleep. My body feels it. My sleep feels it. And I'm just trying to send her good thoughts, positive thoughts. Mother, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. You're okay. It's going to be okay. So disappointed that a nation that I've learned a lot from in many ways, and where I believe the second coming has originated now with True Father and True Mother. So disappointed. How ungrateful the people there are. As a people, as a whole people, we shouldn't accept that. Yes? And, well, anyway, yeah. So there it is. I don't have much else to say. Yes. Just hoping for the world. I guess I have a little time to talk here now, right? Yes, because it was so short to get some things off of my mind. Okay, all right, let's, The other thing, too, in a way that people are just letting other people talk now about True Father. Oh, the stuff supposedly he has done. There's no proof. There's no proof anywhere. Just people talking. Again, people have grudges. Talking against True Father. Tearing down his reputation and integrity. For their own selfish desires. And what? Recognition or something. I don't get it. Why are you people doing that? First of all, most of those people are supposedly following Father's authority. You're not. You're destroying Father's authority. All of it. Have already in your own, if you believe what you believe. That's terrible. And yet, they want to accuse the rest of us who are following true parents, truly stand behind them, truly supporting the path of restoration according to God's will and ideal. Truly. They're telling us we're the ones who don't believe in Father anymore. But I look at them and what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're supporting, and it's like, oh my gosh, are you people that blind to your own, what you're doing yourself? Anyway, so there is that. And I could bring up all the examples, but for what? They're out there. They're there for everyone to see. I can't help myself. I have to go in and say something. I try to be teaching about it as well, not just go in and be hateful or anything. Anyway, so there is that. And there was another thing. It slipped my mind, but that seems to me the most on how the people supposedly following Father, this and that, following Father. You're supposed to follow God anyway. Support God. Yeah, support Father, but following Father, that's just no. Now he's being made into a cult leader who just, has got sexual problems. In that group, he does. Not in where I am at. Not with my original, the origin of our movement. Yes. People just hateful out there. Ugh, how can they be like this? I don't understand it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, says he. I wait long enough, it comes back to me. Then there's another guy. Oh, my gosh. I just about used that word that I just don't like. I don't like it because it's such an excuse to use it. He said that our African members in Africa they don't have access. They're in these rural areas and go, what? They have cities there, you moron. Anyway, the way he talked about our African members and how they're new members and they don't know anything and they don't know what's going on and this and that. They all have cell phones, better cell phone service than I do. I know that, or I did in the mountains. He made them look like they're stupid and idiots and can't read. Don't have their own mind. You know what that sounds like? That dude, who, by the way, originated from there too, degraded his own people back into slavery. Slaves are stupid and idiots and can't read. I couldn't believe what this guy said. I had to go in and say, so as you're saying, they're all this and that, and as far as I know, they can read. They're smart. No, enough of them. And he comes, in the rural areas. I'm going, I'm from a rural area too. What are you saying exactly? Let's see. What is that? And people don't have much to say about it. There was a couple who said, like me, said something. That's just degrading. It's so degrading. Instead of using the word I should use, I'm not going to. Found a better way to say it. I said, he tried to come back and explain, and it sounded the same way, just longer. I went in and I said, you're slightly offensive on how little you think of some of our members. So, and then I didn't hear anything anymore. I don't know, maybe it sunk in. But how? And again, this guy's not under the guidance of God. He's under the guidance of weapons and crowns. and it's sad on how pretentious one can become when you lose sight of the real thing. Yes? Anyway, so maybe in this part 4 here, Isaiah is trying to tell the people, gain sight again of what is real, of what is important. Yes? I could, having talked long enough here now, and I had to throw in the daughters. Okay, I don't know. How did he actually mean that? But can we use the proper words then? Yes? Don't call them women. Don't call it daughters just because what? It doesn't suit you? Okay, that's, whatever. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say. I guess the end here, my little video would be, it's okay to go in and say something. We don't have to stay silent. I don't think this is the time to stay silent. But we don't become like them. We don't lower ourselves to their level of thinking and then acting out on paper. Yes? Always remember, we're tools for our Heavenly Parent to teach others better. Yes? Yeah. All right. Still worried about True Mother. Can't help it. She can't. She's got to get out of there. What is it gonna get? What is it gonna take? Maybe us just speaking out. Yes? Yeah, speak out. All right. Again, in a firm Hawkeye way. Take my stance. Take my stance. You ain't gonna break me or change me. And not gonna happen. There was one good thing. Oh, Aldrich, you sent me that. Where, was it Nancy now? Or was it Aldrich? Oh, they both send me sometimes the same stuff. It's great. Damien Dunkley said it right there. And that preacher. You can accuse people out there all you want when we believe in the one God that we are indoctrinated, this or that. But the thing is, we make the choice. And I have said that before. How dare you tell me what to do when it comes to my beliefs? And, of course, here I am. What have I said all in the past? Well, you got to stay on the side of goodness while you believe. Yes? There are flags where one has said, nah. I know why I believe in the second coming. I know why I stand behind true parents. Because it has made a big difference in my life. I'd say it saved my life. Yes. And I will never forget that. No matter what. I will never, ever forget that. And what every person out there should, no, you should never, ever forget who gave birth to you as well. Right? In the physical, regardless. And in the spiritual, true mother was part of true parents who gave birth to us. Yes? Of course, for women, especially to us women. So, anyway. Said what I had to say, now it became longer. A little rambling going on here. So be it, right? Yes? Alright, it's a cold morning. I just woke up a little bit ago, so had to make this. Yesterday I had to go over early oh, you got to come over earlier because da, 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 da. I'm going, okay, 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 I'm coming. And I just gotten ready to do my Bible reading. So this morning I said, no matter how tired I am and not quite there, I'm gonna do it. Gotta do it. Something good's gonna come out of it. Yes? All right. So if I rambled on a little, yeah, forgive me. But I think I said this morning what I wanted to say. Anyway, may Heavenly Parent bless and protect and guide you, embrace you with love. Eldridge, my dearest brother in faith, I love you. Let's keep praying. And yes, I like the little stuff you send me. I do watch it, yes. Usually in the evening time when I have the time to do so. And I hope you're doing all right. You're doing well. And I will talk to you all another time.